So, what can you tease us about next season?
I think more time travel. Time travel to more exotic times. I don't know if exotic is a great way to say it, but further back in history so that it really takes advantage of having a time machine. You know, the furthest we went back last season was 1987. It was only for a brief moment. Because the show existed so much about finding that plague in 2015. And, you know, we loved telling that story, but we always wanted to just start getting them back in time. And it's like seeing, you know, if you had a time machine, you wouldn't go to 1987. How much fun is that? You know, you'd want to go to the 40s and 70s and things like that.
Is there... I'm sorry, go ahead.
You mentioned farther back in time. Will there be any farther in the future, John?
That's definitely something we're going to explore. Yeah. It's not technically possible at the moment with where they are in time, but yeah, that's something that we're going to explore.
So are there any like time periods that like you like somebody like keeps on wanting to do, like the American Revolution or something? You guys are like, no, we can't do it right now.
Well, there's certainly there's financial considerations, but like one of the things that we asked our writers, and we all kind of talked a lot about, is we didn't want to go back and see, you know, like it was great in the movie. They went to World War I. Bruce Willis pops into the trench and he gets hurt and everything, but like we didn't want to do like the marquee moments in history. We wanted to kind of see things that maybe haven't been shown, and we have to do it selectively because we don't have, you know, $25 million or something an episode. We can't, you know, rebuild Times Square and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, there's a bunch of really fascinating, I think, time periods. It depends on what story you're going to tell there and what you want to show and what you want to see. I'd love to see like the World Fair, Chicago World Fair, and like, we can't tell that. We can't show that. But what an amazing thing to see.
Now that you got, I'm sorry, go ahead. Now that you got the first season under your belt, are there any things that you're going to do differently going into season 2, or maybe change some things that you did just based upon your response?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few things that I think we did in the first season that were motivated by the fact that, you know, as Terry and I were coming up in television, we were pitching our own shows, and we would talk about what will we do if we get a show. And one of the things we always said was we will tell as much of, you know, the story as we can and do as many things as we wanted to do because we may never get another chance. And so I think the first season felt very breakneck in that way. And something, you know, all of our actors are really great actors. Was one of the things that we did when we cast is that they are skilled actors. And so we want to give them a little bit more space to kind of breathe and sort of, you know, have moments and do their work and not just have them drive the plot from one thing to another. And then I think because we've had all these characters intermixing and they have these kind of rich pasts that the audience knows, they've betrayed each other, they've saved each other, they've, you know, all of this kind of stuff, there's great stuff for them to play. So I think it's going to be more emotional, and we're going to, you know, give the space to show that and explore. So that's something I think that we will do. And the other thing is, even though we're going to stay with the twists and the turns, we might not have twists within turns within twists. You know, it'll be a little bit more clarity in terms of how we tell the story.
How have you enjoyed shows like this and other shows, the social media aspect of people, fans getting that instant fan reaction? Like, how does that feel to see like people enjoying the show as it's going?
It's cool. I mean, like it's definitely a fun thing. I mean, you know, I'm not great at social media. Like it's such a time commitment that I'll check it, you know, here and there and see what people are thinking. I think that it's cool and it's fun, but there's also a danger of applying greater importance to that small select group of people who are tweeting about it and thinking that's the mass, you know, opinion. And you can't be led around by the nose. It's the same idea of, I think, you know, back in the day when magazines or even comic books, they didn't change what they were doing because the letters that they were getting written in, you know, that was a very tiny selection of the audience.
Will we get to find out who the witness is?
What's that?
So will we get to find out who the witness is? this
Yes,
season?
definitely. Yeah.
I guess that's all you can tease about that.
Well, I can't tell you who it is,
Oh,
but you will find out.
Have
Yeah.
you met him already?
What's that?
Have you met him already?
No.